when Jesus came, he summarized the entire Bible, so to speak, the Ten Commandments into two. You will love your neighbor as yourself, and you love your Lord your God. Good morning. Welcome to Daily Dose. On this episode, I bring you word from the Lord, 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, however, as the scripture says, which means the author was also quoting another scripture. It says, what no one ever saw or heard, what no one ever thought could happen, is the very thing God prepared for those who love him. You'll recall that when Jesus came, he summarized the entire Bible, so to speak, the Ten Commandments into two. You will love your neighbor as yourself, and you love your Lord your God. Now, what the scripture is saying is that there is a certain promise that is given to those who love the Lord. And those promises are things that ears haven't heard, things that eyes haven't seen, things that have not entered into the hearts of men, for those specifically who love the Lord. And how do we love the Lord? By loving our neighbors. This is essentially how this thing is done. Loving the Lord is not about crying in worship. Loving the Lord is not about rolling on the floor and doing massive things. Loving the Lord, as stipulated in Matthew 25, when Jesus broke it down, it says, I was in prison, you came to visit me. I was naked, you clothed me. I was hungry, you gave me food. I was thirsty, you gave me water. It says that these are the conditions for those who love the Lord. Anyone who loves the Lord will express their love to their fellow human being in a certain way. And when you do this, there is a promise that is attached to that. What is that promise? That what eyes haven't seen. Now, there are things that we imagine, so to speak, breakthrough, where people think, they've broken through in business and they have massive money or they have massive influence. These ones your eyes haven't seen. We're talking about witty inventions. We're talking about things that no man, that has never entered into the heart of man. I could recall back then when we didn't have internet. It wasn't possible that you could send a mail from here and people in the US will get it. That's that type of witty invention that God is talking about. This one hasn't been, it's not AI. It is not things that we are readily aware of. And these promises are coming to only those who love the Lord. How do you love the Lord? By extending the same to every single person. I hope that has helped you this morning. Until tomorrow, when I bring you another word from the Lord on the Daily Dose, please keep sharing, keep liking, and keep subscribing. Blessings.